Hey everybody, Unstable Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Tonight, I want to talk about AFK Journey. We just had a massive update, and I believe that update set us up for global launch, because global launch is just a few weeks away. We'll talk a little bit about that, but I want to give a high-level view of what happened in this update, mainly for people who aren't currently playing the game, because there's a ton happened for those of us who are playing it, but I want to give you an idea of what to expect once you log into this game on global launch day. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, and welcome back. So let's go ahead and just talk about some things in the game. There was a massive overhaul in this last beta, and it really reset a lot of stuff. All of our progress and everything got reset. Our characters we kept in levels and all that stuff was pretty cool. Our AFK levels, we even kept those. But we saw a huge shift in the story. Now, there's a couple videos that I put out. I'll link up over here that shows you the intro, the entire intro of this new story. And then there's also one up there that shows all of the animations, all of the movies, all of the cinematics. There we go. All of the cinematics for that whole first chapter. So let's just go ahead and show you this here. So you'll see this on those videos on the map. This is the new map. Pretty different from what we had before. And if you saw any of my previous videos or anybody else's previous videos that showed the map, you would see how massive that map is. But now we have this section here. Once you complete this section, you're going to move up into this section here, and then you're going to unlock this map right over here. So I've got two areas. Obviously, I can't go into any of these other areas just yet, but that is a major difference. So the map looks different. The story looks different. We have a new hero too. I think we talked about it previously in one of the other videos, but we got Walker here. So we have a brand new hero who's a light bearer, rogue, physical damage, and he's got a range of 2. So he's a damage dealer there. I haven't really played too much with him, but I have an upcoming video where we will go over him specifically. Now, a lot of the changes that happened is really going to affect those of us who are playing on the PTR right now, and not going to affect anybody who hasn't played the game before. So all of you global launch players who are going to play this game when it launches on March 27th, that's the current date, then everything here, I just want to give you an idea of what to expect. And it's pretty cool stuff, actually. I like the way the story went. The first rendition of the story I thought was pretty cool, but I really like the direction that they went with the story here, so that's pretty cool. They kept the same graphics and all that cool stuff, so everything looks absolutely fantastic. We have a new feature here, though. Check this out. So I'm going to go into this right here, events. I noticed this in the beta. I didn't notice it prior to this beta voyage event that just ended, but this is a Primal Lord event, which is pretty cool. Essentially, it's a world boss, and everybody on the server contributes to taking this boss down. The faster you take this boss down, the more rewards you get, so it's going to be pretty cool. Actually, I'm looking forward to unlocking this Dark Forest so that I can start contributing and see what this is all about, because I can't wait to see what the battle looks like. I'm super excited for that, so I got to hurry up and get there so I can show everybody what that looks like. So that is actually pretty significant right there. Also, one thing is they made some changes as far as equipment. So if you've heard some of us talk about equipment, when you go into here and you take a look at this right here, they changed this exclusive equipment feature from Mythic to Mythic Plus. So you got to get your character to Mythic Plus now before you can go ahead and unlock that. And that's just a feature that gives you additional benefit stats, things like that to the game. So nothing major. I mean, one more level. But I think with that, and the reason why I bring that up is because when it comes to progressing like your A characters, not your legendaries, but your A characters, right? As you progress them, they no longer use acorns. And that was kind of a huge thing. I had mentioned before that it's really risk-free to go in here and level up your characters and everything and use them and test them. It's an idle game. That's typically how idle games work. However, when you rank them up, so you can move them around. You can move them around up here. I can move anybody up here to get 240. It changes all that stuff around. What doesn't change, though, is their rank. So the materials that you put into them to rank them up, you do not recoup those. Now, the reason why that's important is because previously you had to use acorns to get the A-level characters up there. You've always had to use them for S level, but you had to use them for A level. They took that out of there, so you don't need acorns anymore to rank up your A level characters. So one thing I would mention as far as leveling and ranking up your characters is only level and rank up the ones that you know you want to rank up once it starts asking for acorns, because acorns you get through summoning. And we're going to do some summons actually, because there's a really cool thing that happened with the summoning. I don't know what it looks like because I haven't done any recent summons yet. However, they did make it easier, according to patch notes, they did make it easier to get A level and S level characters out of the summons. So we're going to do a bunch of summons, and we're going to see how many of those we can actually get. And I think really high level, that's what happened in the update. So a lot of cool things actually for the global player, because you don't have to worry about acorns for your A-level characters. The summons should produce better results when you do your polls. The story is quite a bit different, so you're not going to really notice the difference unless you saw the story previously. And actually, I've got a video too that shows the opening sequence for the original storyline, so you can go ahead and compare if you'd like. But let's go ahead and wrap up and do some summons here. What I am going to do as well is, with all the changes to some of the game modes and stuff, I'm going to put out new videos on the different game modes and dive into what that looks like now. Because what it looked like previously on some of them is a little bit different. So you can look forward to some update videos on the new game modes and the changes they went through in this previous update. So let's go do some summons. Let's do quite a few. Let's do what? 100? Should we do 100? Here's 10. All right. Go ahead, fast forward that. Got a bunch of acorns, and then we got 2 elites there. Let's do it again. Here's 20. Give me an S level. All right, we got another elite there. Lots of acorns, which is good. You'll definitely need them later. So what, this is 30. All right, let's fast forward that. We do not have any S level. This guy pops up so much, though. All right, here's 40. There we go. We got one. Who did we get? I want to see the full intro. Not him. There we go. I already got this guy. But hey, dupes are used for ranking them up, so. And remember, we gotta get characters up to Mythic Plus in order to unlock their equipment. Their specific equipment. Alright. Let's do it again. So we got 1 S level. No S on that one. I think we're getting a fair amount of A levels, though. Oh, I just told it to skip all animations. That kind of sucks now. Here's 60. Bunch of elites. I'm using all my diamonds. Elites, there's 70. Oh my gosh, 80. I think we're on 80, right? This is 90. Only 1 S. Come on, give me at least 1. Out of 100 summons, give me at least 1. Oh, hey, we got one. Too bad we didn't see the animation for it. Next time I got to make sure not to click that. But I do have this guy, so that'll help rank me up. So out of 100 summons, we got 2 S levels. A ton of elites, though, so... All right, everybody, that's what I had for you. Just wanted to have a little bit of fun with that, give you an overview of what to expect with this latest update, especially since I think that it's in a state now where it's ready for global launch. We may have some minor things happen in the next few weeks before global launch, but I think this is pretty much it. I will leave a link in the description below if you really want to get into the details on all the different changes, especially for those of you who are currently playing the game, because there is a lot. All right, that's what I had for you, everybody. As always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.